The quicker this little milk snack. This product. Zmyto milk butter pieces. This is the sauce. There's black paprika and mixed paprika seed. This shit pieces little. Спецслужб. Роботу Француз брат English. Robotu drinken the champagne. For. Ты знаешь, что cooking this dish with a meal snack and cheese sauce. Spicy, little. You speak smell hands pieces. For this dish. Okay, forza. And white people thrust from the American, Canada, Alaska, Sea, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, German, Czech Republic, home for. I will be tweeting it at my New Year Day. Home for. Don't know what to consist it in shelter. Is what I was to cooking my dishes and drinks. With psychopreparates, hormones and pests or without. If without, this delicious for me. Comfort joy. I will be eating this dish and the nice New Year's Day. Comfort. And shit. With a meal dish. With pieces of shit. Pig's ham pieces. And tomato and cheese sauce. And sandwiches with cheese cream and tomato and with pigs and whole meat products, paste and apples and oranges. And this chicken salad with mushrooms, champignons, fast food. And oranges. Comfort. Some way to look on New Year ration on this day. Delicious. Comfort. And we'll be to drink on this brute. Comfort, brute. I don't know what this is, brute. Surly or sweetly. I don't know it. I've never was to boat this brute. Actuality. Brute. I will be to drinking brute.
My iPhone. Just because when I mount it so that it's like over the handlebars, it's too much in the shot. Oh well, it seemed to work. Except for that part where there we go.
And to eat this dish with a milk snake and the New Year banquet party. For the symphonious dances by Anthony Dvorak or Dvorak. It's some of my favorite composer. The most shit is for.
Or my action camera battery is 44%, so we are good. Anyway, stay cool, stay hydrated, and I will catch you guys on the next one. There'll be a video.
This is not
tomorrow morning
as it has been usually. For and shit for New Year's dish new.
Oh, there we go. And just before I go, if you haven't yet already, do me a favor and subscribe. Speculation that we might be in for the hottest day we've had in a decade with the real feel. But we're only going to be going for a pretty short e-bike ride today, so let me get the camera switched over just so I can go ahead and get access to the chat, and we'll get moving. Alright, so now we should be on the action camera. Let me go over and check out how things are doing in the chat. All right, I can see you guys now. I'm sorry, Vivian sent a super chat this morning during my premiere to not go live. Because she's going to be mad at me. Sheena's here, Soliata, Alicia Lewis, Anita Spencer, Jellybean, Deborah, SG, Cam, Jeanette Crikey. There's Vivian, Mary W, Carolyn is here, and everyone else. Thank you so much for tuning in. Medano, you'll be pleased to know. Here, let me show our our moderator, Medano. Hooked me up with this guy, a Yeti, and this is the perfect day for it. Keeping my drink ice cold. Thank you, Medano. Truth be told, I just had a drink in there, and I took it out and drank it.
Ingredients
But I had one that I threw in
for
my
this
freezer
sweetly dish
that I just rotated into the
and
Yeti.
fatly
So
sauce.
definitely appreciated Medano. And I think every day like this that I go out, I'll be bringing that with me as long as I have a bag to put it in.
And so good without under influence. Med control technology, Russian citizens,
I got my wallet. So this isn't going to be a particularly long live stream. I've got to make my way over to the East Coast, or the East Side. I almost said East Coast.
That to think about this.
CD-ROM says drink more water. Let me make sure the... Yep, sounds like the audio's going good. Who owns the yacht? I don't know. Marge is here. Brian just got back from an e-scooter ride. Way too hot, even while going fast. Yeah, I recorded a ride coming down here, and it was gross. As soon as you get going through the hot air, and I'm on an e-bike, so similar experience to being on an e-scooter, where the motor's doing most of the work, and you're just inhaling that disgustingly hot heat wave air. But let's get Diddle in here. We'll start making our way east, going slow. Hopefully the camera angle is okay. I'll just take a peek at it in a moment and make any adjustments if they're needed. And just a heads up, when I'm riding my bike, I can't pay super close attention to the chat, nor should I. So please don't think I'm ignoring you guys. It's just the nature of live streaming like this. Safety first, being considerate to other people first. But please feel free to chat amongst yourselves. There's a lot of friendly people in this community, over 200 in the chat already. Yeah, I did, Crikey, I don't know why. And thanks to the mods ahead of time. But maybe we'll just take the waterfront trail all the way over to Cherry or so. I don't really know. Let's get moving. On the Movin', this is the Movin' Mini folding e-bike. At least there's a nice breeze down here by the lake. And we shouldn't be in danger of my camera overheating. It just recorded in 4K 60 from Midtown down to here, and I just swapped in a fresh battery and I let it cool down, and we're only live streaming in 1080p 30. This is the Martin Goodman Waterfront Trail. So yeah, this is not going to be my longest live stream. But the video this morning that I uploaded was racking in the views. Because people are interested in seeing what things were like on the streets during this heat wave. Also, probably it's so hot, there's just more people staying in than usual. We're just going to go nice and slow like this for a while. Look at her jogging in this. I hope. No, she didn't seem to have any water on her. I hope she knows where there's water fountains. I can't imagine going more than 10 minutes like that in these temps jogging. Name that tune. Also, for my walking live streams, I stream with the iPhone 15 Pro, and I know for sure that we'll run into problems in these temps. It'll start getting hot. The screen will get dull. That's a mechanism the phone does to keep it cool. If I was streaming in 4K, it would probably shut right down. So that's another advantage of streaming with this camera. Don't worry about me in the beverage department. I just had a cold one. And thanks to Medano, it was really cold.
And was interesting. But I was to forget Jenny to both girly for this case and onion. What is being goldly friend.
On the trail.
Goldly onion garlic for this dish. Double ingredients. Shit. Garlic is goldland. Onion is goldland. It is maybe will be so woodland shit. That now will be eaten this dish sandwiches.
So I read from a few
And
different
eating
sources
this
that
salad.
might have hit the
Fast
decade
food.
high. And I don't think we did it. My phone said with the Humidex it's about 40. The record over the last 10 years I think is 48. We're well shy of
I'm
that
so
today.
hungry. Because Jenny, this is my prison's day. I was not eating as nothing. Shit. Because Jenny, I'm so
I hate it when
hungry.
people walk two abreast on this
Shit.
trail.
Vermont, Jenny.
Harborfront Center on the right. That knocking you hear is from the bike in front of me. shade for a second. Review the chat. What are my thoughts on people walking in the bike lane? This is a multi-use trail. I just think you need to stay to the right if you're on two legs. I hate the idea or the concept of multi-use trails. They're stupid. Bikes and pedestrians should never mix unless it's physically not wide enough to build space for both. Carleo's Waste is a cool beer. No, it was a sparkling water. Dirk G is here from Germany. CD Rom says, why are people walking in a bike lane? It's actually a multi-use trail. There is a footpath just to the right. So unless you're jogging at a good clip and keeping all the way to the right, I agree, stay the hell out of it. There's beaver tails on the right. Will I be able to show the new Rogers Stadium? I kind of showed part of it. I did a live stream out to Downsview. But I think that's about all you'll get to see of it on this channel.
This drink is good too. Because this fatly dish.
It's only a temporary stadium. So that's dangerous.
This surly drink
Branch just
is good
flailing
there.
around at eye level.
For me, this principle for combinations products is so important. Then fatly dish sweet surly or surly and sweetly drink. For shit.
This is the foot of Bay Street. A lot of people catching a ferry to the islands just on the right. Sheena Roberts is here. Thank you for your super chat this morning, Sheena. And Jeanette and Mr. Landry. There was another one in there as well as Vivian too. Greetings, Kaylee Bird. Vel Koss. Young Street coming up, and we'll be on the east side of downtown. Lake Ontario is just to the right. No, I don't mind it if people don't ring their bell as they pass. I'm all the way over to the right anyways. I'm not going to veer left without looking. Some people get really annoyed by that. I always try to ring my bell when I pass. The Red Path Sugar Refinery to the right. And that sweet smell of sugar filling the air. Sugar Beach is just on the right as well. We're going to keep going though. But I do have a pretty cool pit stop in mind we can check out on the way. It's a little bit of a detour for me, but no big deal. Lower Sherburne we just went by. Hey, there's an Osmos down here. This area on the left is going to be a big master plan development pretty soon. There's been a few false starts. I don't know if it's still going by the name the Quayside Project. That'll be moving in. Let's see if you guys can guess where I'm heading. We're going to go to a spot. I'm going to have that other drink that is in the Yeti, keeping cool. Unfortunately, we can't just take the waterfront trail all the way to the beaches. And it might be quite some time until we can. It's a respite center just on the right. We'll be stopping in about 5 minutes. Can you guys guess where? my favorite places to stop. This is the Portland's redevelopment on Villiers Island. These are some Dutch designed final assembly in Halifax, shipped over here from Halifax bridges and snaked through the St. Lawrence. And if you haven't guessed it, we're gonna go check out the view from the docks. It's kind of interesting. They have a red cycling light here. There's really no traffic that'll be coming through here, which is why everyone else just went right through it. Beach straight ahead is a notorious black hole for mobile phone coverage. I've tried to start several live streams from there in the past. And they have all failed. There's a big new park on the left. You can't really get a good look at it. That has been coming together quite nicely. There's post on Reddit about that. No, we're not going to Cabana, but we are going to get a hell of a nice view of the skyline. Oh, we don't have it all to ourselves. There's someone else here. Oh, and they've put a gate over my favorite side. Look at that. Tell me this isn't awesome. All right. Hardrop says, nice view of the skyline. Douglas Blackwell says, can the battery get overheated on this heat wave? Maybe. Dirk G. Thank you for the 10 pounds, Dirk G. Thank you so much. Thumbs up to you, Dirk. Also, Medano. Thank you for keeping my refreshing sparkling water cool. This is not a beer. We're just gonna chug this and get moving. Oh, there's a bunch of people coming here. Thanks again, Dirk G. Pat75 is here. Hey, Pat75. Dirtage likes the view. Oh, it is so nice here right now. JPS says awesome view. Brad Palmer is here. Jenny Kritzkamp. Hey, we've got over 500 viewers. Awesome. Thank you so much, guys. Don't forget to hit that bell if you want to be notified when I go live next. It just seemed like on a hot ass day like this, the bike made a little more sense. Aaron says, any breeze? There's a light breeze. That's the Leslie Spit off in the distance, as well as the Toronto Islands. They're kind of overlapping here, but they do not connect. Just gonna finish this drink and we'll get moving. Jennifer Gallis here. Just came back. It's so hot. Nice to see you. Thank you, Jennifer, for tuning in. Canada says been inside their house most of the day, basking in the AC. So was I, up until I decided to get off my ass and get out and do this live stream. Drink finished. Thanks to Medano for keeping that cool. And thank you to Dirk G for the super chat earlier. Much appreciated. And Vivian sent me a super chat to not live stream during this morning's premiere. Sorry, Vivian. But I hope you're enjoying it. YSS says, hi Johnny, thank you for showing us this great view. Greetings from Sven and Simone. YSS, thank you so much for the support and the super. Say hi to either Sven or Simone, whichever one you are not. We'll just take this view in for another minute and then we'll get moving. where I started this live stream was pretty much right across from where that plane is going to land at Billy Bishop. Peter Bradfield, 199. It must be hot in Toronto. It's the same temperature as there. Peter Bradfield, thank you so much for the 199. Thank you, Peter Bradfield. Should have just came here and made this the whole live stream, right? Hanging out. What's crazy is most of those skyscrapers you see are not in the financial district. You can only see a few. Most of them are blocked by newer condos and a few offices in the forefront. But traditionally, that would have been a view of the financial district from here. A financial district dominated view, I guess. All right, we're going to get moving in a moment. Back on the action camera. Thank you so much to everyone who just sent some super chats. Cam says, let's take a water taxi. Yeah, when I use the, don't worry about the sync. That's just because the audio isn't, I'm using a different camera. It's not all lined up. The audio you're hearing now is in sync. But if I use my phone, it'll be out of sync. No big deal, I knew that. Jennifer Gallus says the view is worse than before. Yeah, it's not. It was more impressive when it was the financial district, but it's still an amazing view, and it's so nice with the water here. There's the Cabana Pool Club. It's a popular spot. All right. Time to get moving. I always have that paranoid feeling. Something in my backpack is open. All right, so we're gonna swing into downtown. I don't consider the Portlands to be downtown. Some might though. Oh shit. I guess I didn't, well, and my bike just fell. I guess I didn't put my streaming phone or my chat phone into the holder very tightly. It just fell and ate shit. Oh, and my bike just fell. Guess I didn't put my streaming phone Get in there, iPhone. All right, I think we're good. I don't think that problem's gonna happen again. If it does happen, it's just an old iPhone 12. Certainly not the end of the world. Medano 1973, $10 for the quad lock bud. Medano, thank you so much for the $10. We're gonna have to look into a quad lock. Thank you, kind sir, and thank you for the Yeti again. That's definitely going to be living in my backpack, so every time I go out in the hot weather, I tend to bring a cold drink or two with me. It's a thoughtful gift, thank you. All right, so we're going to go north up Cherry here. I had a thought maybe we would take Commissioners. Let's head back into downtown. You can see what the new Cherry Street realignment is like from a cyclist point of view. Just before we do that, so this over to the right is a massive new public park going in. This is a big community they're building on Villiers Island. And off in the distance, there's an old coal power plant that's been decommissioned. Brian Sokash did a very, very good mini documentary on it. You can find it on YouTube. I think it's called, his channel is called It's History. I watched that earlier today and it was fantastic. This is an old industrial area. It'll definitely be worth coming back to and doing a walking video through here. To show all the changes in progress. Maybe when it's not so hot. Seems like kind of a miserable day to be out doing that sort of thing. And these two bridges on the right, the one on the right doesn't serve vehicles. They're anticipating the streetcar or an LRT to extend from Queens Quay to here. They could just run the King streetcar or a streetcar from King down Cherry Street as well to this area. A little future planning. Kind of like how when they built the Bloor Viaduct, they were anticipating
Америки, Канады,
one day there being a train underneath it. In 1966, that came true. Line 2 opened up.
The first steps of this Virginia New Year's Day ration shelter.
Alright, let's see how
one is most famous day of is all days of the year. The New Year's Day.
Used to be pretty awkward.
There's only two holidays in the year. birthday and New Year's Day, Женя. What is so most importantly day,
The signage is pretty shit there.
Женя, for
We're gonna have to go
benefit
right and then left.
is delicious.
But I bet there's gonna be more than a few cyclists who end up going the wrong way.
Женя, my favorite Jenny holidays is only birthday and holiday, New Year Day, Женя. Shit.
Stephanie says it's beautiful cycling weather. I kind of disagree. It's kind of hot and gross. Beautiful, sit on your ass inside
Ты финиш, Женя, ты
and
дрынка.
bask in the AC weather.
Ты там, Женя, the first steps, dishes for this holiday, Женя. What for me is most important
As we go
holiday,
north up Cherry Street,
New Year Day. Shit.
heading towards Corktown Common in the Canary District here. Keep thinking this iPhone's gonna fly out of my holder like it did earlier. Unfortunately, not a recreational sale.
For the people сразу. From the American Canada, Alaska, and Scotland, England. United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Germany, Czech Republic. Is under influence of mind control technology, страшные средства their substance is so hardly. I was being so hungry because on this day I was eating with nothing shelter. And yesterday I was eating so little for my normal body rhythm and activity of brains normally for functionation. For Женя, under influence of mind control technologies of Russian threats and there's here's hardly. After this, my additional drinks, what I was cooking is exactly and correctly, and rightly, and Женя is need to cooking these types of dishes. And this is all my favorite dish type. Женя. Wheat and meal snack and cheese sauce with tomato and sauce special basilic and paprika with salt and milk butter and milk cream little 20 process of fat 200 grams for this journey, for this plate, for this metallic plate. Look shit. Roberto.
dryer on high heat and just point it towards your face. Occasionally, you'll get to see a GO train go by. What the hell? Someone's got their minivan here? Oh. Your vehicle's okay? You're good? Alright, cheers. I noticed he had it up on a jack, so maybe they called roadside assistance or something, but nice of them to find a place in the shade. Didn't look like they had a flat tire, but it was jacked up and the hood was open. Maybe it just overheated? Not a bad spot to have a little impromptu picnic. Although, truthfully, I don't know what the hell I would have done for them. My idea of fixing stuff when it's broken is kicking it. I remember I was at, I think it's the Intercontinental in Niagara Falls, and I was there with a couple of friends, and the air conditioner was so loud that it was driving everyone nuts. And they were like, we should call someone to fix it. And I just went up to it and gave it a wallop. And it went quiet. I think I earned the reputation of being someone who can fix shit. And so all I can do is just hit it.
Conforgent. The song which was been the first steps. This for this. Bunker. And shit, conforgent, comfort.
I'll be bringing that with me as long as I have a bag to put it in. Alright, I got my wallet. So this isn't going to be a particularly long live stream. I've got to make my way over to the East Coast, or the East Side. I almost said East Coast. See, Ron says drink more water. Let me make sure the... Yep, sounds like the audio's going good. Who owns the yacht? I don't know.
Happy New Year.
Ryan just got back from an e-scooter ride way too hot, even while going fast. Yeah, I recorded a ride coming down here, and it was gross. As soon as you get going through the hot air, and I'm on an e-bike, so a similar experience to being on an e-scooter, where the motor's doing most of the work.
Не входящих в русские, гет-колокол 12 стран. Вижу русские подонки, суки, черножопые, суки, подонки. С их пиздосранками, гондонами, суками, кабелями, которые устроили геноцид мне, насильно удерживая на территории фашистской страны России, путая аппаратурой, манд-контроль аппаратурой и применяя все формы насилия, принуждения, террора, рабства, насильно удерживая на территории фашистской страны России, не давая мне осуществить мою миграцию и въезд в Австрию, Германию, Нидерланды, Чехию, Францию, Шотландию, Англию, Америку, Канаду или Аляску, куда я собираюсь, насильно удерживая на территории фашистской страны России и пытая аппаратурой и контроль от аппаратурой. И принуждая находиться среди русских подонков и сук, их пиздосранок и гондонов, сучек кобелей. Комфорт же. Happy New Year! Happy New Year, Jay! Happy New Year, Jay! Invite people thrust from there. America, Canada, Alaska, Sea, Scotland, England, United Kingdom. Назовем стран German Czech Republic. Комфорт же зазрел. Где-то там this moment же шильца. А комфорт же комфорт.
From Midtown down to here, and I just swapped in a fresh battery and I let it cool down, and we're only live streaming in 1080p 30.
Комфорт же зазрел. Где-то там this moment же шильца. Комфорт же зазрел.
So yeah, this is not going to be my longest live stream. But the video this morning that I uploaded was racking in the views. I guess people are interested in seeing what things were like on the streets during this heat wave. Also, probably it's so hot, there's just more people staying in than usual. Just gonna go nice and slow like this for a while.
Комфорт же зазрел. Где-то там this moment же шильца. Комфорт. Он зазрел. Шильца. This is the first day journey in January. In January 2026 in this year. This is the first day one in January 2026 in this year. Комфорт же шельца. Комфорт же комфорт.
Name that tune.
Только осознать то. Right on January. I was to forgot information January.
Also, for my walking live streams, I stream with the iPhone 15 Pro, and I know for sure that we'll run into problems in these temps. It'll start getting hot. The screen will get dull. That's a mechanism the phone does to keep it cool. If I was streaming in 4K, it would probably shut right down. So that's another advantage of streaming with this camera. Don't worry about me in the beverage department. I just had a cold one.
January.
Medano, it was really cold.
January. 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 Комфорт.
we got a pigeon on the trail.
January.
January. This January. Comfort January. Comfort. January. Comfort this day. January. Comfort.
So I read from a few
This
different
is
sources
the
that
first
today
day
might have hit the
January.
decade high. And I don't think we did it.
January. Arr.
My phone said with the humidex it's
January.
40. The last 10 years I think it's 48.
This is the first day
We are well
in
shy of that
January. 2026 in this year. Sweet.
Oh, I hate it when people walk two abreast on this trail.
Комфорт. Я же зрыл дытом там же возможно. Shit, комфорт. Зрыл. Комфорт.
Harborfront Center on the right. That knocking you hear is from the bike in front of me.
Today is the fourth day. Fourth day.
For a second,
Fourth day. Looking for.
hear the chat.
Fourth day. For shit.
What are my thoughts on people walking in the bike lane? This is a multi-use trail. I just think. Stay to the right. I hate the idea or the concept of multi-use trails. Physically not wide enough to build space for both. Cool beer. Oh, it was a sparkling water. Look, G is here from Germany. See, why are people walking the bike lane? It's actually a multi-use trail. There's a footpath just to the right. Unless you're jogging at a good clip and keeping all the way to the right, I agree. Stay the hell out of it. Beaver tails on the right. Will I be able to show the new Rogers Stadium? I kind of showed part of it. Do the live stream down to Downsview. But that's not all you'll get to see of it on this channel. It's only a temporary stadium. Oh, that's dangerous. Blanche just laying around at eye level. Go to Bay Street. The island's just on the right.
Номер мобильного телефона 8 985 647 59 50.
Jeanette and Mr. Landry. There was another one in there as well as Vivian too.
Номер мобильного телефона 8 985 85 647 59 50.
Здравствуйте, Диана. Это МТС. Если у вас не работает мобильный интернет, нажмите 1, другой вопрос 2 или оставайтесь на линии. Работы, связанные с решением вашей заявки, завершены. Интернет снова доступен в полном объеме. Перезагрузите оборудование. Загружаю данные, ожидайте. Если ваш вопрос по номеру, с которого вы сейчас обращаетесь, просто скажите «да».
Да.
Собираем информацию по вашему номеру. Это займет несколько секунд, пожалуйста, не отключайтесь. Ваш баланс 629 рублей 75 копеек. Ваш тариф МТС бывший. Абонентская плата 1000 рублей. Спишется 9 января 2026. У вас осталось 653 минуты 457 смс. Интернет 184 гигабайт 669 мегабайт из 200 гигабайт. Пакет обновится 26 января 2026 полночь. Платные услуги не подключены. Могу рассказать про платные подписки на вашем номере. Для этого просто скажите «да».
Не работает интернет на этом номере.
Сейчас я проверю ограничения на вашем номере и произведу необходимые настройки. Это займет несколько секунд. Не кладите трубку. Мы завершили работу над вашим обращением от 29 декабря. Мы провели диагностику. В сети все в порядке. Ваш телефон не совершает попыток выхода в интернет. Выполните следующие рекомендации. 1. Перезагрузите устройство. 2. Проверьте, включена ли передача данных и стоит автоматический выбор сети. 3. Если телефон с двумя сим, то выберите сим-карту МТС основную для выхода в интернет. 4. Протестируйте сим в другом оборудовании. Подробнее, что делать на проблемах с интернетом l.mts.ru/9netinternet. Номер обращения. Сервис request.sister-number. Если проблема сохраняется, скажите об этом, и я верну его техническим специалистам.
Не работает интернет на этом номере.
Я вернул ваше обращение в работу. Наши специалисты рассмотрят его в ближайшее время. Результат пришлю в СМС.
Welcome for joy. Invite people us from the America and Canada, Alaska, sea, and Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Австрия, Germany, Czech Republic. Они опять сегодня так воздействуют. Русские подонки, суки, их пиздосранки, гондоны, сучки, кобели. И делают так, что не работает интернет. На всех смартфонах и на планшете они опять сегодня так воздействуют. Looking for joy. Русские подонки, суки, их пиздосранки, гондоны, сучки, кобели. Looking for joy. Looking for.
Номер мобильного телефона 8 985 647 59 50.
Let's see if you guys can guess where I'm heading. Go to a spot. I'm gonna have that other drink. That is in the Yeti, keep it cool. Unfortunately, we can't just take the waterfront trail all the way to the beaches. And it might be quite some time until we can. Let's see, respite center just on the right. We'll be stopping in about 5 minutes. Can you guys guess where? One of my favorite places to stop. This is the Portland's redevelopment on Villiers Island. These are some Dutch design, final assembly in Halifax. Look at it over here from Halifax, that snake through the St. Lawrence. But if you haven't guessed it, we're gonna go check out the view from the docks. Seeing it at a red cycle. Very beach. Straight ahead is a notorious black hole for mobile phone coverage. I've tried to start several live streams from there in the past. They've all failed. Parking on the left. Can't really get a good look at it. That's been coming together quite nicely.
Стоит ножа, will be smoking. After the first types dishes. Ну вот, смотри, Camel. I will be to smoke this just cigarettes Camel. Shit. Shit. Самое джене. Это дже. Футе. Футе, блин. Джене ласто. Компанин. Last year. Около форум шица. And to them New Year Day. Около фор. Шица. My favorite dances. By John Anton Dvorak. I'm for. Фу. Фу. Je sou bedle, sedle. Je fruka šut, likor. For shit. For mussel zudle. For the New Year's Day. The most important day of all days. Forza. Black people thrust from the countries they want to live through class immigration discrimination zone amounts of countries. For the finish smoking this fake or is not fake, it I don't know. For special ingredients or nature cigarettes that I don't know. And welcome not to refined shit. For if you enjoy smoking these cigarettes, this non-junk shit.
Might have a point, but we all got to yield when we don't have the right of way. This is Hart Street. Riverdale Park is straight ahead. As I ride into the door zone. Bike lane's going to start. I see a super chat for Epic Nation HD. Welcome to God Tier Extra Generous. Thank you, Epic Nation HD. Liam, our friendly moderator. Thank you, Liam. I have to redo the credits pretty soon. I have to get a list of members and transporters. Alex here. Greetings, Alex.
Конфор. Знов дверце. Конфор сфрше. Был бы за кукан десерт. This small butter piece. Уважаемый кукан зазжай хрусонс. Орлов возормон с хрын. Аншица. Совы. So well. Oh, shit. Да, Роберт, кукан хесе. Нью. Конфор. Марк. Castaway. в кафе. Был бы ты станутми асхром хуфор. Вот и зарнот востубус. Зарнор хуфор. Шица. Strawberry and lemon or lime. This. Strawberry or lemon this. Lime. Асхром. Бля.
Hey, my battery finally went down enough. Actually put myself away. Look at that. That's how I mounted my iPhone. Just because when I mount it so that it's like over the I thank everyone so much for tuning in. I want to thank everyone who sent support. Yeah, I'm just going to hold the action. This is probably easier. If you wish to support what I do, there's links.
Skolble.
And YouTube channel membership down in the description. I've got an Instagram account at line stripe, and there is a super nice button. Things that way. Chances I hope your phone's still working. It is for the super chat here as well. Let's see, what's my battery at?
Тут не. Also forgot to explore the new cups for champagne. Goodness. It's need for party. Шица.
Just before I go, if you haven't yet already, do me a favor and subscribe. Don't worry about me in the beverage department. I just had a cold one. And thanks to Medano, it was really cold.
Forge is a soldier way to look on the new world for New Year desert. Shit.
We got a pigeon on the trail.
It is not poison, it is psychopreparation special. It's so long, it's delicious. Loaf with almond cream, sweetly. And cupcakes, I've never not was to boat. It's earlier. Shit. The new dish.
So I read from a few different sources that today
Cupcakes.
might have hit the decade high.
And champagne and orange juice fresh.
My phone said with the Humidex it's about
Champagne
40. The
this
record over the
will
last
be
10
to
years, I think, is
continue to
48.
drinking.
We are well shy of that today.
This dessert. New.
Oh, I hate it when people walk two abreast on this trail. Harborfront Center on the right. That knocking you hear is from the bike in front of me. Shade for a second. Review the chat. What are my thoughts on people walking in the bike lane? This is a multi-use trail. I just think you need to stay to the right if you're on two legs. I hate the idea or the concept of multi-use trails. They're stupid. Bikes and pedestrians should never mix unless it's physically not wide enough to build space for both. Carlito's Waste is a cool beer. No, it was a sparkling water. There are G's here from Germany. CD-ROM says, why are people walking in a bike lane? It's actually a multi-use trail. But there is a footpath just to the right.